But that wasn't the end of the two captains' action-packed day.
We have to go.
No time to change. They had a quick 50-mile dash to play together for their club Randallstown.
It's easy to pick up a car for a few hundred these days, but if you're 17 or 18, insurance isn't so easy.
Group 1 or 2 car these days for a 17 or 18-year-old is going to cost you £2,500–3,000, sometimes even more if you're living in the wrong areas.
Adelaide Insurance is one of a number of companies who've recognised young motorists have a huge problem when it comes to insurance. They're behind the introduction of Roadwise, an advanced driving test. Candidates who pass are entitled to a number of benefits, including lower insurance premiums.
Hopefully that will create a situation where we can pass where we are at the moment. We're talking discounts sometimes over a third off the premium, which can be, based on what we've just said, upwards of £1,000.
Anyone interested in the scheme can call Belfast 90 33 0127.
One of the biggest motorcycle exhibitions in the British Isles is to be held in Belfast early next year. The Adelaide and Roadwise Festival will not only be held in the Odyssey complex, but also outside in the neighbouring Titanic Quarter. The man behind it is former Northwest 200 clerk of the course, Billy Nutt.
It's like everything else, it has to move forward, and obviously a motorcycle festival is the way forward now that we're getting all the main manufacturers involved, which is the plus. It means that we can expand it. Not only are we running in the Odyssey Arena, we're going to be in the Titanic Quarter. There's about 10 acres out there, so there's going to be a lot of live activity, because shows are static, and nowadays people want to be involved, and this will give everybody the opportunity to come along, see the machines, and in some cases try out some of the machines. We'll have stunt shows, many motos, supermotos. The karting people are coming to join us, which is good, you know, because that expands it even further, you know. So yeah, this looks to be shaping up quite good.
It's unbelievable, the interest already and the excitement out there. Looking forward to February's show is just unreal. You know, the winter's coming now, a lot of the bikes go off the road, but the minute the end of January, February comes, people want out again.
It's going to be a massive event because, as I say, with the Titanic Quarter, you have all that area there, plus the arena itself, plus then the pavilion is coming on board where they have the bowling and the restaurants and everything like that. So it's going to be a massive event, and I think it'll be in a par with Dublin and the Scottish one, and hopefully even better.
One local insurance company is pioneering a scheme to encourage safer biking by reducing premiums.
Unfortunately, with Adelaide being a main supplier to motorcycle riders in Northern Ireland, we see quite a lot of deaths and very serious injuries, so we decided we had to do something about it. So we spoke to the insurance companies, and they have allowed us to give extra discounts up to 10% for passing the Bike Safe initiative, which is free to do, so it's a great thing to go for.
And have you had much of an uptake on it?
The interest was, it started slow, but there was a main push on Bike Safe from ourselves and the PSNI over the last 3 or 4 months, and it started to soar, especially with the better weather.
Adelaide also backed the Institute of Advanced Motorists. Their president is a Formula One world champion.
IAM have appointed Adelaide Insurance Services as the official insurer since 2006, and the IAM has brought a greater awareness to road safety, and in doing that actually contributes greatly to saving people's lives, saving accidents and the trauma that goes along with it, and of course the great expense to the government as well with the National Health Service.
The fastest man in the world also appreciates the assistance Adelaide gives the IAM.
As well as being the world land speed record holder, I'm lucky enough to be a fighter pilot in the Royal Air Force. Highly professional, highly demanding organisation with a very strict set of professional standards.
You're unbelievable.
Something we take for granted or indeed completely ignore when it comes to something equally technically demanding, which is the business of driving in our thousands and millions every day on the roads. The IAM I see as being that professional lobby body, that centre of expertise, that voice of professional driving that makes it safer every day for us to go out on the roads.
Bike Safe, run by the police to help lower the number of rider casualties, is another initiative supported by Adelaide.
Adelaide are vital to the scheme. We have a lot of key partners and supporters within the motorcycle industry. Adelaide really encourages their customers to come forward and proactively take part in the assessment, and they reward that by offering a 10% insurance discount to all their participants.
The insurance is worth nothing until the time comes to make a claim, and it's then that Adelaide were proved one of the top performers in the UK. Price is a factor, but as I say, we are very competitive, but at the same time we do believe it's a service.
You're unbelievable.